It's Blind Guy time for the best 1 hour of your day with Blind Guy. It's what?
Well, Corey, this 1 hour, just so that you know, it's a game show, it's a talk show, it's not a game show. Friday is a game show. This 1 hour, stick and stay because we have two giveaways. We have a special guest, and she's bringing us the information on building a luxury brand.
And
plant-based treat also in this hour.
So we got all that happening in this best 1 hour of your day on Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their life live. But we can't get this started unless we thank those that make it possible for us to be here today. So this broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Absolutely. We are so excited to have sponsors for this talk show. We appreciate you for choosing us. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Here they are. Let's see who's back again this week. Here they are.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you, David and Christine Brooks, for choosing us again.
Supreme sponsors, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsors, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thank you for choosing us again, JBWR as a sponsor.
Supreme sponsors, Next Gen Investment. Check out her YouTube channel.
Thank you, Next Gen Investment.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
That's all you have to do. Visit Blind Guy. Oh, I forgot to turn the music down, Corey. I hope you all could hear that. My apologies. You know, we have the music playing. We got a whole vibe going so that for this 1 hour talk show, you can have the best experience possible.
So let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Topic designed intro.
All right, let's go. Let's start the show. Hold it out, Corey, until I click the button.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
His wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you into our life live every hump day. Bang! Friday. That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Real Talk with Ntabi.
Dropping into the comments right on time. This again is the best 1 hour of your event of your day as we introduce you to a fabulous guest along the way amongst all the fun of the two giveaways and our plant-based treat.
So Real Talk with Ntabi, I know you're in South Africa enjoying this. You are all things luxury. Thank you so much for that intro video. So of course, when Corey says, let's start the show with the Real Talk with Ntabi intro, this is the designer, you all. Real Talk with Ntabi is a web designer. She does so many things with all her businesses, enjoying life there in South Africa. And yeah, she has hashtag the home team. And she also says, yeah, shout out to the intro.
And we also, like I said, we introduce you to fabulous guests on this show. In addition to our fabulous performing team like Real Talk with Ntabi, we introduce you to fabulous guests along the way to help change your narrative to normal when you think about your health,
your business,
and your wealth. Today's fabulous guest is no exception to the fabulous guest rule. It's time to bring in to say good morning.
Well, wait a minute. Before we say good morning to our amazing guest, now, Serene Soiree, that's her name. That's her brand name because, of course, she's all things luxury. So if you're just an average person like me, y'all know me. I keep it simple, keep it basic. But hey, if y'all are like Lashes Journey, she's a little fancy. She's Jamaican.
Lashes Journey.
Hey there, David Hunt is a
country boy up there in Massachusetts.
You know, he had on one of our shirts today, all the way live on his live show. He was live this morning, musician, vocalist, all those good things. But I had to say hello to Share with Love TV. Nigerian. I missed her workout fitness this morning. I think she went live and I was on a call or something, but Share with Love TV is here. And of course, Trash Can Waves is at work. He says he got a bad signal in this area of the plant, but he's supporting us.
Trash Can Waves, the B.A. Baracus of the street, YouTube streets, the Grimlock of the YouTube game.
Yeah, so let's bring our guest in right after we say finding happiness in all you do, because all things luxury, Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters you're gonna love. Hello, Miss Brenda. How are you?
Serene Soiree.
Hello.
Joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Emily Thompson is a mutual friend of ours, and she's a fancy type of girl. And I know your name is Serene Soiree. So you do luxury picnics, luxury everything.
Escaping, yes, whatever experience that you need. Yes, Emily Thompson is amazing. I'm so glad she connected us. And yes, I'm just everything luxury, everything beautiful for any event that you may have. It could be a picnic, it could be a beautiful setup in a hotel room, or just to get together with girlfriends.
Geeky Girls Journal would love that. You said just to get together with girlfriends. Yeah, hang out with your friends. Cassandra Dominic is listening in. So is Sonia H., as well as Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography. So,
right.
Yeah, we have a lot of ladies in the house today. Dr. Ruby, she is Nigerian. Dr. Brenda, Lord, Little Ruby's Daycare isn't count. I always mix up people's names. So let me ask you this. Speaking of mixing things up, when you're out there getting your things done, because you've been doing this a long time, your grandmother got you started, but when you are out here doing luxury tablescapes, planning a party for friends, or being hired, how do you make sure that, okay, I'm satisfying the customer? I'm not mixing up my wants with their wants, because Wally's listening in. So let Wally know, how you make sure that, you keep the customer at the forefront.
That is so true, because I'm going to interview them. I am going to ask my customers what they want, not what I want, because I'm a sparkly type of girl, right? But everybody doesn't like that. So we sit down and we have a conversation about their expectations. And once I obtain that information, then I go back and I put a presentation together and we just work on it from there.
Okay.
Got it.
Basically, you spend that time to get to know your customers so that you
Yes.
can deliver exactly what it is they have envisioned for their event. That's great. It's all research, right?
Oh, yeah, because, number one, I need to know, is it going to be an indoor or outdoor event? Number two, what time of day? So what type of food are you serving? How are do you want me to bring tables, or do you already have them? Do you want it set up on your countertop in your home? So those are the type of questions that I need to know so that I can put everything together in a package for them. Because when someone's, calling me to set something up, it's their vision that I need to work on, not mine.
That's the whole point. You want to follow the customer.
Right. This cuts across businesses because a lot of our viewers are content creators on different platforms.
Like Brown Coat Blue. Hey there.
You have to know your audience and know what your audience is looking for. And you have to understand the platform that you're in. Just like you said, you have to talk about your clients, like what is it they want for their event. We as content creators have to know what it is our audience is looking for. It's like you have to know the venue that you're going to be setting up in for your event. You have to know and research what's the platform that we're going to use to present the information. So it's a lot of similarities for, in cross business lines. So we can't wait to hear from you guys as we move forward. But right now, we're going to put you in the virtual green room and let you enjoy some computer chips and some software salsa to go with some virtual video.
I love it.
All right. See you soon.
Okay.
All right. So Corey, Serene Soiree is here to have a good time with us. Of course, Philip Waldo Jr. is in the chat. Right. In addition to, and he's saying hello to everyone, like Share with Love TV, my Nigerian friend, Little Beauty here, Encounters. But anyways, Gail at Night is also here.
Hey, Gail at Night, the moderating queen, holding it down for the Blue Drinks team.
Absolutely. So in today's topics, we're just going to finish those up so we can get right back to the guests. Because of course, this talk show, we're talking to you, even if you're on the replay. Lots of value here. If you think so, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget, this broadcast is powered by StreamYard and our viewer support by members like you. You can be part of you can be down with the home team, the Blind Guys Right There Like home team, by remembering to bum rush the buttons. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up.
Yes, that's exactly what she said. So right there, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, you will see blindguyhiswife.com along with lots of our sponsors. Of course, when you click the like button, you are showing your support. We do appreciate that.
And you're not just showing your support, you're helping other people that need this information to find it quickly by letting YouTube know, hey, put this at the top of the chart so people can get the things they need from this self-improvement resource library called Blind Guy,
His Wife,
Their Life Live.
Yes, even if it's Wally coming in, hey, Cassandra Dominic did put in hashtag the home team. Thank you. Make sure you all do that because our first giveaway is coming up. First place pony. But I was going to talk about Wally, Corey. You know, we're always fighting in the chat. He has come in as his twin, Wealth Talk Productions. He has a new avatar and everything. That's right, Wally. The madness has begun. Hashtag the rig team. Hashtag the fix is in. Bro, you forgot. Hashtag team no Oprah. Let me tell you something. Not team no Oprah, because Emily Thompson is saying, I wonder what the plant-based treat is today. Yum. We're getting into it very soon.
But before we do that, when they get to the blindguyswife.com, they can check out how they can download the Pretty Little Bitch remix.
So once you're there on Blind Guy, it's they're like blindguyswife.com. Yes, like Corey's saying, you can see how you can download the Three Little Pigs remix. Emily Thompson is quite familiar with that. She has downloaded it. She says it helps her children to sit and listen. It helps the car ride go smooth. It's a 30-minute fix for adults or for kids. So definitely that is there. And then when you keep on scrolling, you can always check out our merchandise. I told you David Hunt had on our All the Way Live. Yes. You can get all of your gear there, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. WTF!
Thursday, Friday.
Now, when you keep on scrolling, that's where you get to Violet Botanical Skincare.
If you got an ashy abdomen,
you know what?
Then you can use Violet Botanical Skincare, because that's a great way, all natural way to not only cure your ashiness, but also to relieve eczema. Was Robin Turner, the founder, CEO, and formulas for Violet Botanical Skincare, uses ancient Egyptian formulas and other natural remedies to actually incorporate her bath salts, her body butters, and other Violet Botanical Skincare products.
For adults, teens, and children, the discount is built in. When you click the red button, it directs you right to the website. So, of course, we do have
we haven't done this in a while.
Kansas Misfit in here. We haven't done what?
Hi, I'm Laquita Marie before Violet Botanical Skincare products.
And I'm Laquita Marie after. So guys, you can look this great when you switch over to Violet Botanical Skincare. All you have to do is go to blindguyswife.com. You'll see it right there. So I told you we do have Kansas Misfit watching. We do have Cassandra Dominic. I told you about her earlier. Geeky Girls Journal is reminding everybody to give a thumbs up, but you got to wrap the plant-based treat, because once we tell them about the plant-based treat, we'll bring our guests back in.
Melissa James in the house.
Of course.
Jackie Ankle in the house.
Boom.
Hope that ankle is feeling up well.
Yes, she does have hashtag the home team. I hope you all are putting it in. First Place Pony is coming up.
All right, so here we go.
Kansas Misfit says, you may call me Marsha. Thanks for the love, Lashes Journey.
If you want, I can't even say that. Marsha. If you want, I can't even come up with a good rap. How about this?
Well, we'll just
remember, click the green coffee cup so she can say,
what you doing?
And I can say, girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm in the third line coffee. Clink. If you like good food to eat, it's a sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
Oh, I thought they were buying us a coffee. Okay, well, guys.
I suppose it's all in because I was throwing all the way off.
Got it. Go to blindguyswife.com. Click the green coffee cup. It does open the widget. Corey has been blind 25 years. So instead of choosing 1 coffee, 3 coffee, or 5 coffees, we always choose 25. Corey can't see. His eyes don't work. But keep in mind that all proceeds go to our nonprofit organization, a 501c3, Atumpan Edutainment. We've shared some of the productions with you. Some of you have been at the productions, right? At some of our Atumpan productions. Emily Thompson is quite familiar with those. So let's get into the plant-based treat sneak peek.
At the plant-based treat. We're not vigilantes.
We are not fruit poodles.
We're not the plate popo, the mealtime Marines, or the summertime soldiers. We just want you to increase the amount of whole fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that you eat at every meal.
And Melissa was enjoying your music, just to let you know. So with the plant-based treat, yes, eating fruits and vegetables at every meal, that's the way to go. We're just trying to get you to increase those. So we give you these recipes as a way to do so. Oh, Emily says, buy a coffee, stick around for the plant-based treat, then like and subscribe. Subscribe. If this is giving you value, do just that. Here's a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat.
Savory sausage bread.
That's all we can give you.
Well, we've already been done that. We've already dove into the comments, but hashtag the home team if you want to get your horse ready for the first place pony derby.
Do not
hashtag the home team.
Do not hashtag plate football like Wealth Talk Productions. We are not policing anybody's plate. We just want you all to, get your life on the best track. Remember, what's his name with the afro and he used to exercise?
Richard Simmons.
Yes. Y'all remember Richard Simmons? He definitely was supporting vegetables. Lashes Journey is showing you how to grow broccoli. Go on over there. She got like a 5-minute video. You can do it quick. Emily Thompson has a whole, I ain't gonna tell all her business because I'm gonna go over there and get some groceries out of her yard soon. But anyways, look, all of these people are growing. Brown Coat Blue, thank you for putting hashtag the home team. We are about to get into our first place pony giveaway. So that means we're gonna bring Serene Soiree in to help us do just that. Welcome back.
Hi.
Yes.
Right.
Hello.
So, Serene Soiree is all about the luxury experience for your clients. But these luxury experiences just didn't come out of thin air. It's a luxury gift that was given to you by grandma herself. So let's talk about the inspiration behind the luxury branding that you're doing with your Serene Soiree and how your grandmother was a big influence in the things that you did to do up to prepare yourself for this business.
Thank you. Yes, my grandmother, Vivian Rachel Washington, was everything fancy and over the top. And it didn't matter whether she was getting dressed every day or going to church, cooking fabulous meals and setting the dinner table. That was one of the things that was very important, that everyone had a beautiful view of her home and a displaying of her food. And she inspired me to continue that tradition. And I know now a lot of us are busy and we don't sit down and eat with our family, but it's something that needs to come back. And while we're doing that, what better way than to enjoy setting a beautiful tablescape and enjoying some healthy but yummy food. And that's one of the things that inspired me. My grandmother, she was everything to me. And a lot of times people will say, oh, you get so dressed up. You're trying to be this person. And I look at them and say, no, I'm Vivian's granddaughter, and everything over the top, that's what she liked, and beautiful.
You use the word tablescape, and I hear that, I think of the word landscape, soundscape, and
Look, she's laughing at Philip because she said grandma's whole entire government name. And real talk with topic, she does say this topic is close to my heart. Like I said, she's kind of like a glamour girl as well. So like Corey is saying, you're saying tablescape.
I think of the word landscape. I think of the word soundscape. Yes. If I'm a husband of 20 some odd years, I think of the word escape. But actually, when you think of landscape and soundscape, you think about telling a story. So tablescape, what type of stories do you tell to tablescape?
And can people it's you, but can regular people do this? Because when I see something glamorous, I just think okay, I guess that's for a special occasion. Other people can do it. Like Little Ruby's Daycare Encounter, she is saying that family style eating is very important. We have to do it at daycare because many families do not get the opportunity to do it, the time or the opportunity to do it. And so I know Serene Soiree is going to come right back in. She popped out, she's coming back in. So she can kind of speak to this. If we are at a daycare, can we do something fancy? What's up with that, So let's see exactly what Brenda has to say about it. All right, so what do you say about, fancy dinners at a daycare? Can anybody do this anywhere, or is it just,
Anybody can do it, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Anybody can do it. You can take a paper plate, you can take a plastic plate, you can take fine china and make it look beautiful. It's all about your vision and what you want. And I love the idea at a daycare. Imagine a day where the kids have their favorite cartoon character or, just something bright and colorful as they're sitting down to eat. What perfect way to show them how to set a table and how to use their silverware properly, because that's where it started with me. My grandmother started me out setting the table in kindergarten. That was my responsibility. So you have that level, and then you have that family time, that connecting time, where you can have the kids come in and set the table and use a paper plate if you want to, because we're all busy. Sometimes we just don't want to wash dishes. But then you have those other moments where you may want to pull out that fine china or a regular plate and just make things look nice. Bring in some fresh flowers.
Speaking of fresh flowers.
Well, wait a minute, Corey. Emily Thompson says, my family eats at the table every night, and she likes the fancy setup, but her kids don't share that sentiment. Of course, Sec Amethyst is saying hello to Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Old
man on the block in his ass.
Because he is dropping some things over here. Thank you so much, Uncle Stu, for the super chat. We do appreciate you for that. And Global Green Book, hey,
Global Green Book in the house.
I'm sure you'll love this Global Green Book because yes, it's all things girly, and you are like a fancy gal yourself. So thank you so much, Uncle Stu. Look at Phil saying, it's Uncle Stu. Let's bring Brenda back in and see what she has to say.
So Brenda, when you mentioned flowers and things of that nature, you didn't just jump up and start doing events. You also took some classes as well to help lead you down this path. What type of preparation or course preparation did you get involved with?
Oh, also compare the classes, I guess, to what your grandmother told you. Look at Snuggles talking about use your hands. Thank you, Snuggles. We appreciate that. Use your hands, hit the super chat, hit the chat button so you can just talk. Do it. Yeah. So I guess my question is, compare your grandmother's experience, your experience from your grandmother, like you said, setting the table from kindergarten right on up to, she disappeared again. She's coming back. So she's going to come back and compare that for us. Everybody's saying, hey, look at Wally. Uncle Stu, salute. Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Everybody loves you. We do appreciate you here.
The home team.
Yep, they are. And look, Philip is shouting out Snuggles. All right.
So,
she is gone. We can hear you if you want to answer that question, or if not, Snuggles is saying, Amethyst, long time no see. Y'all know that Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography, and she's saying it won't that long, Snuggles, and laughing. So you all, we thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping all of the links in there. We're going to make sure that we get this answered. Compare those classes that you took to your grandmother's preparation.
Okay, so I didn't even know I was going to pull all this together. I took the cake decorating course about 10 years ago, and that was just because I was passionate. I love cake, right? So I said, I can do this. So I took that course, and of course, my grandmother was very impressed with me. And I would make cakes for my girlfriends, for their children, for their birthdays, bridal showers. And then because I love flowers, I'm really passionate about flowers. If I could afford it, I'd have fresh cut flowers in my home every day. So that's why I'm going to start working on a garden. And I just took a floral decorating course. So basically what happened is all of this is now connecting and coming full circle after COVID, and I was trying to figure out a way to earn some additional income. And I saw something on Instagram and I was like, I can do this. I can use my cake decorating, my floral arranging, and all of the knowledge that my grandmother has provided with me regarding setting a table and making everything look beautiful. So from a learning perspective, I would just say that, the cake decorating is a little different. It
just added to your skills.
Just added to my skills, and the floral, it added also. But what it did is using what my grandmother taught me is bringing all those elements together to make everything look nice.
Basically, this is again one of these running themes on this show is turning your passion into profits and making sure that you can take what you love to do and make another stream of income doing it. We like it.
Yeah, Emily Thompson says one of her favorite jobs was working as a florist. And Philip, he does not eat cake between 2:17 and 2:34 on Sunday morning.
We got to get these horses ready to run in this first place pony jersey.
Yes, it's time for you to help us with our first place pony giveaway. That means that on our end, the first person in the chat was Lashes Journey. Now, I don't know if anyone sent the message before her, but on StreamYard, because we are powered by StreamYard, that was the first comment that we saw. But everybody wants to be first. Everybody can't be. So that means this is their chance. They put in hashtag the home team and they can get first place bragging rights. So yep, get the drum roll ready, Emily.
So
hey, JWR, he's got it in there. Hashtag the home team.
The way this works is I will make a horse racing announcement. And Brenda, when I say bring, you're gonna say, because you're getting ready for a Kentucky Derby event right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm putting together a tablescape that I should have ready in a couple of days, and I'll be posting it on all of my social media sites.
All right, so
Nice.
we're just gonna keep it with what they would say in the Kentucky Derby. We're gonna get you to say, and they're off. When I say bring, you say, and they're off.
Got it.
All right.
All right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Man Got His Wife Their Life First Place Pony Derby. All the jockeys are mounted in the
Oh, I didn't even share the screen. Oops, here it is, y'all. Make sure y'all can see that, because a lot of times people will say,
It's rigged.
yeah, it's rigged. You know, that's why Wally keeps saying that. Everybody wants to win. And when they don't win, they say it's rigged. But let's go for it.
All the jockeys are mounted and behind the gates in position, ready to ride. Bling!
And they're off.
All
They're
right.
running.
Melissa Jameson, Philip Waldo Jr., Real Talk with Tabi, Seth Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography, Bronco Blue, Geeky Girls, Real Talk with Tabi, Emily Thompson, David Hunt. Emily Thompson!
Hey!
Oh, wow, this is great.
Yay.
Again on the back of Braxton the dog. Took over the pack and won the race. Congratulations, Emily, for being today's first place Pony Derby
Yes.
winner.
She's like, hey. Yes, she has won. Wally, Wally is going to start talking trash because we've already said that Emily connected us to you, so it does kind of sound
And
rigged.
now over.
Aw.
Yeah, she says, I won.
Next
I
time.
And look, why is she saying take that? She's even talking trash. Wow. You know what? Well, Seth Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography, is telling you congratulations, Emily. So we do appreciate that. Of course, Gail at Night is dropping all the links so that people can follow you on TikTok. He's also dropping some of your other links, which are also in the video description, so people can always follow you there. All we need you to do right now is to please congratulate Emily Thompson. Philip, no, that's not how you spell your name, but hey, I don't think it's right. Please congratulate Emily Thompson on winning first place pony. Go ahead, Serene Soiree.
Yes, Emily, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You know that. We'll talk about this later.
So we're just going to pop you back into the green room so you can enjoy more virtual rituals. And we'll bring you in after your formal, luxurious fancy introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon. All right, so Corey, that first place pony was fun, but you know what Wally says? How many men were in this contest? And of course, Philip is saying congratulations. So did JPWR. Thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping all of those links. Because of course, she's also saying, download the 3 Little Pigs right there. Oh, Emily's doing the Cabbage Patch. But we are going to bring our guest back in. Does that sound rigged, Wally? Yeah, Philip. Why is he helping him? There were lots of men in that race. We just didn't win this time. Anyways, today's a special day because
all right. If you're just joining us on this episode of Blind Guys,
his wife,
Your Life Live, we want to welcome you to be part of the home team. We're here for you every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
helping to change your narrative of what you're thinking is when it comes to your health
Your business.
and your wealth. Today we introduce you to fabulous guests all throughout this 1 hour. Today's fabulous guest is no exception to the fabulous guest boom. When it comes to luxury of events, our guest today provides the Bentley of events. When you step into one of her luxurious occasions, you feel like you have been chauffeured into a world of lavish luxury in a Cadillac Escalade-ish style limousine. This woman is such an event planner that she makes the wedding scene that they put in Cinderella, Princess and the Frog, or any other of those princess movies pale in comparison to what she can do to provide for her clients. When we talk about luxury, she makes the presidential suite at the best hotel, Waldorf Astoria, any Hilton out there. Their luxury pales in comparison to what this woman provides.
Mm.
She puts the Dom in the Perignon.
Hey,
She puts the cab in the caviar. She puts the lim in the limousine. She does all these things. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for today's special guest. It's time for Serene Soiree.
Hey, welcome back.
I needed that on recording, okay? Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for these topics. Richmond is in the house.
Richmond.
Yes, listening in. Philip Waldo Jr. is welcoming you back. He says, welcome to the show, Serene. I just bought a Cadillac.
That little car from Mattel, the Matchbox car, does not count.
Anyways, you are here helping us out today to figure out how we can turn our passion into profits, because over the pandemic, you used everything that you had already had in your basket or in your toolbox. I'll say that, your talent toolbox, and you started a business. So now you are planning luxury events.
And especially like Laquita said, she mentioned coming out of the Rona, and if the world is opening up, people are back to doing this. What tips can you provide? Because it's wedding season right now, it's prom season, anniversaries are going on, and even throughout the year, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day is coming up. Father's Day, you don't get no love whatsoever.
Don't say that.
They will. Listen, I'm working on something really nice for Father's Day. I can't wait to share that, because you're right.
I got something for you. You just need to sign up to help to launch a nationwide petition. Father's Day should be held on Super Bowl Sunday. So all y'all women folk can just leave us alone.
Hey, that might be a solution.
I don't have a problem with it.
Some people can use when it's time to plan their luxury event or any occasion.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When we're talking about planning for any event, the first thing you have to do is start with the calendar year, because anything that you want to plan, you want to give yourself a 3-month period to work on how you want the event to look and how the tablescape will look and what you're going to offer to your actual customers. So right now, I'm just a little behind with the Kentucky Derby. I should have had the Kentucky Derby theme ready back in like maybe February. So what you want to do is make sure that you're giving yourself a 3-month period to make certain that you have everything selected, you have taken enough photos, and that you're actually posting it on your social media site so that people can see what you have to offer. So it's all about the details and planning. It's key.
So I have a question then, because you're saying, these are some pro tips for luxury planning tips. And of course, we got to talk with Tori. He has a wife, so he might be planning, something luxury for her.
Lay hands on that like button.
Yes, he always reminds people to lay hands on the like button. He has an amazing show. Philip is saying there's no Father's Day this year. It's Juneteenth and something in the water day.
Yes.
Pile everything on, right? So my question is regarding, these tips that you're saying. You say, hey, you all, get ahead of the game. But even for yourself, you work full time. So a lot of people, they are doing this in their spare time. Like you're still creating beautiful things. Like here's a tablescape here, but should people beat themselves up? Should they just at least gather these tips and say, well, let me aspire to what I can. What I don't get, I won't get. What are some of your tips for managing that as well? For people that feel like, man, it's hard. I can't keep up. I can't plan ahead. Any tips?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I have a full-time job, and thank God I have an adult son. So I can only imagine when you have little ones around the house, you're working full-time. So what I want to say is, if you don't have that luxury to plan, a 3-month period, just don't wait until the last minute. Think about someone special, or if it's for a loved one, and take that time and think about, what do they like? What's their favorite meal? What can I do for them? And then start from there. So while you want to make certain that you have enough time, like for me, I try to do it within a 3-month period, but if you're busy, life happens. You have to start where you are. Just don't wait until the last minute. Your loved one, what they like, what they don't like. So that's how you come up with a plan. And if you don't have time, then contact me. I'll help you.
Right.
You know what? Speaking of little ones, I'm showing her Instagram here also, Corey. Gail at night is dropping the links for your social media spaces so you all can follow. But Mary Madipoju is here, and she does have a daughter, a son, and a newborn. And meanwhile, well, no, she's still a baby, right? She's still less than 1 year old, and so she's Nigerian, by the way. And she's saying to you, super smart and gorgeous guest as usual. Oh, she will be launching 4 businesses this quarter, and she will definitely rewatch this episode because she's much like you, getting the planning in, getting things done when you can. And one tip that she advises is to batch record because she records a lot of videos. Whereas for you, are there any things that you prep in time? What, Miriam? She ahead of time is what I meant to say. Is your guest a VA as well? That's what Miriam is asking.
Oh, yes. The one thing that I make certain that I do is all of my events they're seasonal. So what I do is I may put up all the Christmas and Thanksgiving and the Valentine's Day things are now put up. And now I have out my summer items and spring items. So I make sure I pull that out and I'm looking at them and I'm assessing to make sure that everything I have is still on trend. And, just making certain if I need to make any changes. So I spend a lot of time looking at inventory to make certain I have everything that I need.
Right. And so Miriam was asking, are you a virtual assistant as well? She's probably like, man, this lady sounds put together. Let me get her.
Let me tell you, I will definitely do that. I can assist with that. We can video chat. You show me the room, the area. Talk to me about what you want to do. And I have no problem assisting. Not at all.
Okay. So your virtual assisting is decorating and planning. You can decorate virtually is what you're saying. You can advise that way.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Let's look at that space. Tell me what's your vision, what you want to do. And let's look at the overall space where you want to hold this dinner or get together. And then I can walk you through what you need to do to make your event look really nice. So, and then give you some recommendations about stores or where you can purchase items. And, you don't have to break the bank to make things look really elegant.
Right. And, there is another question here from David Hunt. He has a wife. They've been married a long time. And he says, what if your loved one likes last minute stuff? So I don't know if you ship because he's in Massachusetts. And
yeah. So what I need to know is what are your plans for her? What do you want to do? Do you want a romantic evening? And then I could put together a box of some items and send you images of how to set it up so that you can have that romantic evening with your loved one.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is that Serene Soiree will even supply you with her own custom signature line of thongs.
You know what? No.
They're rental thongs, so she gets them back.
As I was saying, so back to the and look at Wally. He's saying last minute Monty. Anyway, back to what you were saying about these events. These are things that people can take advantage of your services. Of course, Mary Madipoju was asking about your Instagram. We are dropping that into the link. Of course, Gail, into the chat. Gail is dropping all of the links. She has her TikTok there. Earlier, she was dropping her Instagram for Serene Soiree. So make sure you also check the video description, Miriam. All of the links are already there as well. So again, back to the services that you're offering. Everything that you're doing, other people can do. You started this business and it's an official business so that you got your LLC, you have your business, insurance and everything. So your business is set up so that other people can also obtain their LLC. Now you got this online, or do you have to go anywhere for your LLC? Just to remind people, because K Business Podcast shows people. He always shows. He's not here right now, but he always shows people. No, but he shows people that most of what we're doing right now, we can get the business end of it done virtually. So with your LLC or your insurance, did you have to do it the old-fashioned way? Go into an office. What did you have to do to get your business?
Oh no, I did everything online. I used a business, and they assisted me with setting everything up. So I just paid them, told them what I wanted, and got everything set up. So it was actually my second LLC, so I was familiar with the process. So it was really easy. And now everything is online. So if you need assistance, you can obtain it, and a lot of different places will pop up that will be able to assist you with it, because that's the route that I took. But I am learning more now that you can really do it yourself and you don't have to pay anyone. So that's my ultimate goal for my next LLC. I'll be able to do it myself. But I just went online and got some help to make sure that I was covered. Yeah.
To be sure that it was done properly. And so for these luxury event planning pro tips, any other tips that you want to give people like David Hunt, who says, I'm doing something last minute, and you're saying, simple, hire someone like yourself. If you can't do it yourself, people can hire someone that you can ship things, you can send them the image so they know how to set things up. Same thing with Mary Made told you. You can video chat, she can give you her vision, you can consult with her, and she can hire those services. Any other luxury event planning pro tips that you have for us?
Yes, I would just like to tell everyone, just think about, always be mindful of what the loved one and what they like, what they want, and then be able to articulate that to anyone that you want to be able to help you. Because what we should be able to do, or anyone that does what I do, is take your vision and make it something really beautiful and make your loved one feel loved and appreciated. Or if you're having an event, what you want to do is have people walk in the room and go, wow, this is really nice. So you just want to take the time and share what you want with anyone that's planning. And also know your budget. Okay. Again, you can make any place look great, but know your budget and what you're willing to spend.
So you mean on a small amount? What were you going to say, Corey?
I was going to say, we plan a lot of events for Occupying Entertainment.
Yeah, our nonprofit.
Our nonprofit, and going back to family events, even going back to our own wedding. A lot of that legwork was done by us, and it's so convenient to be able to hand say, hey, look, this is what we want, this is our budget, and then let the person make the magic happen. So like I said, looking for that added dimension, that added flair without the added headache. Definitely get in touch with Serene Soiree. Like I said, she even said she can help you out virtually. So for those of you guys for us men to think blowing up some balloons and scotch taping to the wall, ta-da, that's decoration. She can help you out. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So Philip Waldo Jr. says following the budget is key, and David Hunt is getting in there. Does it have to be someone you love? What about someone you hate? I'm asking for a friend.
Spend your money on a luxurious event for someone you don't really care that much for. I guess.
What do you have to say about that, Serene Soiree?
I can't operate in that space. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you.
Unless because hate is such a strong word. All I can say is, you don't want to spend any money on anyone that you dislike. So, just wish them peace and healing energy. We're not even going to spend money. I wouldn't want to spend your money to put together anything on anyone that you hate.
I'm gonna tell your wife, Dave, about the question you just asked, because mighty funny you was asking about your wife last minute stuff. How you planning to give us money? I'm gonna tell it. I'm going to.
Anyways, I would like to get in our next hashtag, because
hashtag Serene Soiree.
We can. Wally is saying just send them a stink bomb at the door. That's what I'm saying. It's not luxurious. It's pretty much free. It's easy to do, and it's effective. So, getting back to the Serene Soiree.
Wally said put a stink bomb.
Yes.
All you gotta do is just wrap up this school jersey and just spin it to them. That's a stink bomb enough right there.
Okay.
So we're gonna Serene Soiree or Serene Soiree.
Serene Soiree. We'll do. Oh, okay. You know what? That might be why. Because her name is Serene Soiree VA21 on Instagram. So that might be why Mary Madipoju asked if you were a VA also, but it's because you're in Virginia.
Yeah.
So
someone already had the name, so I had to tweak it to add the VA in there. Yeah.
Hashtag Serene Soiree VA21.
Oh wait, we're doing the whole thing.
Yeah, that way they can get it right.
Okay, no problem. That way they'll know where to find you. True.
Hashtag Serene Soiree VA21. And
any final tips before we move on to our final talking point, because we are getting there to the top of the hour already.
Yes. No, just remember to have fun. Don't stress out. Get someone to help you. And if you don't have a budget for someone to help you, Google, YouTube. There are so many ways where you can be creative on your own. It's really not difficult. And reach out to me. I don't mind giving feedback either. I'll give you some feedback and add pointers.
All right, Kate. You heard it here. She's ready to help. She is ready to help. Now, we talked about luxury event planning, the process. We talked about how you were inspired by the luxurious gifts from grandma. And she gave you all these different ideas and pointers on how to set tables and how to make people feel special. Because that's what your service is all about, helping people to make people feel special. But so as far as building a luxury brand, I see there's a lot of parallels between building a luxury brand for your events as it is for your business. Like you said, knowing your audience, knowing your venue, knowing the things that you need, the logistical needs. So what are some luxury brand building tips that you want to leave us with?
Okay, from a luxury standpoint, if I'm planning an event, then I'm going to make sure that you have everything that you need. So that means I'm looking at the plate, the silverware, the glasses. I've added on something new. What I have here is a bedazzled bottle.
So let's make sure everyone can see that. So you can go ahead and talk about the bottle.
Yes.
Oh, so it's a Moscato.
Yes. So what I do is you let me know your favorite wine or alcohol. And then with the package, I add a little bedazzle to the bottle just to make everything look fabulous. So that's what I'm all about. It's attention to detail and using everything that I have in my actual inventory to make something stand out. Whether it's making an ice bucket with flowers, and then you put this bedazzled bottle in there that makes it look great. So for me, luxury is about the feel of the plate, the feel of the silverware, the tablecloth, the napkins, the floral arrangements. It's all about the candles. What type of candles do you want to use? Do we want to use a real candle? Do you have your favorite? Or for safety, should we use the battery operated? So luxury is all about the feel and the mood. And you can have luxury in any event if you know how to style properly.
So I have a question about those bottles, because I've seen the bedazzled commercials like back in the day and stuff like that. How are people... And look, Melissa's looking at that bottle. Stella in the house. What am I saying? That's what I said too.
See, Melissa Jameson. That's probably what happened with the ankle thing.
Had too much Stella Rosa. So here's my question then. I've seen the bedazzled commercials, and it's like, the commercial is like, oh, you can bedazzle this, bedazzle that, but make no mistake, people love glitter, right? They love shine. Anything that glitters, everything that sparkles and shines, people are drawn to it. So how are people responding to those bottles?
Oh my gosh, they love it. I've already done about 4 of them for girlfriends. And in addition, this was actually inspired. I'm getting married in September. And at my bridal shower, I made a decision that all of the wine bottles and all of the other bottles, the spirits will be bedazzled, because that's just who I am. And then I said, wait a minute, I'm going to add this in my package. I know someone would love it. And that's how it started. So, yeah.
Nice. This is great because...
And guys, like I said, she can even do bedazzled thongs. So
you know what? Look, see, and as soon as you mention thongs, look, Andale, just disregard that comment. Andale is the sweetest person, and here she comes in listening to the bedazzled thongs.
Andale probably got some thongs too. Everybody got some
but
thongs.
They are bedazzled.
They might be. How do you know Andale's thongs are bedazzled? She showed me.
We cannot bedazzle thongs.
For health purposes.
Oh, how about a bedazzled
yes,
thong?
For health.
So, okay, back to this luxury brand building. So like you're saying, in order to build your luxury brand, you want to build it right from the bottom up. We've been talking about that. It's a business. So you have your business license, you have insurance, because you don't want someone to get your bottles of wine, hurt their ankle, or have them mess up with their thongs and then come after you. And
that's right.
You're not protected.
Right. And another thing that I think you need to do is, for me, I inventory all of my items and I know the cost that I spent so that I can go back, and when I'm building my packages, I know what I'm recouping what I've spent for everything that I purchased for the events that I plan. That's really important, is knowing your inventory, knowing your cost, and then making sure that you're pricing properly. And in addition to that, looking at my competitors. I mean, I am on their pages often. I need to know what they're doing and what they're offering and how I can take it to another level.
And this crossover so well with like content creation. Like, we talk about a lot about content creation because we got a lot of content creators here. You got to go out there and find out who's in the same community that you're in and get involved in what they're doing, learn from them, and even network with them.
And like she's saying, look at your competition, know your market, so that you can comparatively price yourself. So all of those things, were you going to say something else?
Yeah, just that they can learn. You can learn from their different techniques, because every business that's ever operated out there, plagiarism is the name of the game. You just do what you do for research papers. You take the words of somebody else, you flip it around, and you make it your own. So everybody pulls from everything, whether that's professional sports.
Inspiration is what they call it.
Inspiration is what they call it. So professional sports teams, they copy each other's plays. I mean, they all do the same type of thing.
And depending on where you are, they call it plagiarism, they call it copying, they call it imitating, they call it whatever, they call it inspiration. Wally is asking, are there edible thongs? And Ann Dale is schooling us. She says, laugh out loud. I can assure you, I do not wear bedazzled thongs unless it's a very special occasion.
44 years happened last week, so Ann Dale leaves lots of imagination. So.
Ann Dale has been married 44 years. She just celebrated her anniversary. Yes, Talk with Tori is saying hello to her. And
I know Talk with Tori got some bedazzled thongs.
You know what? Make sure you all are putting in hashtag Serene Soiree, because we're ready just about for the final hashtag for the final giveaway. What is the giveaway? We are going to make a decision, right?
We're going to make a decision.
So whoever wins this giveaway gets to choose.
What did we say? I got some stuff in the dome thing.
Yeah, I think we made a decision on what I'm going to focus on next, and I think one of them was the hotel business, and setting that up, because that would be my first time doing it. Or I can't remember what the second one we
shipping
or focusing on my shipping and sending members everything they need to set up an event. So it's either going to be focus on the hotel rooms and decorating for people, or working on the shipping of my products and shipping them out. One or the other. Which one should I do?
So that means that, just to explain to everyone, our guest, Serene Soiree, she does luxury events. You can build your luxury brand just like her. She started in the pandemic from her talent toolkit, all of the things she'd been learning all her life. She said, hey, in addition to my full-time job, let me go ahead and start this business with all of my talents. So right now, she does a lot of in-person things in her local area. She's thinking of, number one, approaching the hotels. Well, she's already approached some, but to start that business where she really dives deep into there first, so that if someone wants a special event, David Hunt, and you say, hey, I got this room planned, we have an event planned, we want to arrive at the room so that it's beautiful, it's glamorous. So that would be Serene Soiree to offer those services. Or on the other hand, should she focus first on shipping, so that she is shipping experiences to people?
Party packages.
Yes.
Experience packages. Mm-hmm. That's the decision that you're making. And I want to be David Hunt's worst enemy. It's like, I hate you so much, I'm sending you first class to Hawaii. You're staying in a top flight hotel, and you're going to get the best food and ground transportation service ever.
So let's get into it. How are we going to do this giveaway, Corey? You're going to say what they are going, and then she says what, because Emily says this was a really great and luxury. See what I did there? Interview. A luxurious interview.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, and then you're going to say, Serene Soiree.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Corey can't see, so his phone talks, and we can't turn it off because, of course, and he's got the original ring and all of that. But that way he can hear who's calling him. So it was on. we are ready. Let's go ahead and share with everyone. Whoever didn't put in hashtag Serene Soiree 21 VA21, this is your chance to do so. And if you're ready, we're ready, Corey, because there are only a few entries. So this is like Andale, you just might win. Or I think there's not. Yeah, there's only 4 entries. It wasn't me, you all. I did not take anyone out. Can't take people out in this particular giveaway. So go ahead and put it in if you did not. And Emily got hers in. Hey, Mary Ma is in there too. Mary, if you want to win, you know what to do. She said she's joining the train in motion. Put in hashtag Serene Soiree VA21 because you will be able to make this decision. All right. Corey can't see unless he takes his phone out of his pocket. That's Philip.
That's
Hey,
I have
Audrey
my
has
phone
it.
all day long.
Audrey Willis has it in there as well.
Audrey Willis in my hands.
All right, let's go for the giveaway.
Hey.
Serene Soiree.
All right, Philip Waldo Jr., Emily Thompson, Andale Homestead, Philip Cassandra Dominic, Emily Thompson, and Audrey Willis, Cassandra Dominic, Audrey Willis, Cassandra Dominic, JBWR, Philip Waldo Jr., David Hunt, and Dale.
And Dale, the devil. He's going to get the chip. Focus on luxurious experience packages across the country, or is she going to focus on working with hotels to create luxury experiences for special guests?
Yes, and Dale is clapping for herself. Everybody is excited about it. So, Philip, it's not your turn. Andale won it. So, we do have to ask you while we're waiting for her to answer, and everybody's congratulating her, like Cassandra Dominic. Hey, I am Betty J. Gathers.
Hey, I'm Betty J.
Yes, you are just in time for the plant-based treat because this is our final question for our guest. How many fruits and vegetables have you had today, Serene Soiree?
Oh, just one. Strawberries. In the morning, I have a cup of strawberries. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you back in there with a chocolate dip.
Chocolate dip strawberries?
Oh no, that wouldn't be healthy. No.
I didn't know if this was like a romantic breakfast or is this like just a regular breakfast.
Look, I'm getting ready to get married. I gotta get in shape. Nah.
Well, this is definitely this plant-based treat will definitely help you with that. And I'm gonna play as you go into the green room. Don't leave. We're gonna talk to you after the broadcast is over. But I'm gonna play this song in tribute to your future husband.
But wait a minute, we do have a decision. First of all, Philip Waldo Jr. says, thanks for sharing today, Serene. And Andale says, luxury hotel experience would be fabulous. So go for that one first. Really
Okay.
So, what is your husband's name? What's your husband's first name?
Wait, you don't want to tell her
This is his first name.
We're not married yet. My fiance.
No, that's just a husband to be.
What's his first name?
Maurice.
All right, this song is dedicated to Maurice.
You know what? See? Look, I am Betty J. Gathers is just in time for the plant-based treat. She's ready for it. So that means we're going to put you in the green room, hang out, and stick and stay. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right.
And now it's time. Today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you to eat more fruits and why is I am Betty J. Gathers laughing at your song. And so is Mary Ma. You know what? Anyways, Mary is a confidence coach, so maybe she can help. David Hunt, we were not robbed, and Dale won fair and square. Let's get into your... And Dale was laughing at Philip too because he said, Maurice White, what? Anyways, let's get into the plant-based treat for today. Go ahead and announce it, Corey.
And now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables at every meal.
Savory sausage bread.
We're going to chop up a couple of radishes, an onion, celery, carrots, and a few cloves of garlic.
Radishes help treat several kidney disorders, and their disinfectant properties protect the kidneys from infections.
Add half a teaspoon of dried thyme.
Thyme is a great antibacterial agent that can reduce foodborne illnesses, and it contains a chemical that's a great antiseptic for sore throats.
Fennel gives that sausage flavor, so we're going to add about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of fennel.
Fennel is a great source of potassium, which helps to regulate your blood pressure. For our salt, this particular seasoning's 1.5 teaspoons. Garlic and onions lower blood pressure, regulate diabetes, reduce the hardening of arteries, and garlic can reduce the development of osteoarthritis. I'm going to add some of this acorn squash. It will give it some creaminess. I baked this. Acorn squash has high levels of vitamin A and beta carotene, which can help prevent cataracts and macular degeneration. Chopping these up.
As a recent meat eater, these meatballs had a great sausage flavor.
Time to bake. Make or buy your dough. Make a ball, then flatten it.
Then add a little filling and pinch it closed.
Bake at 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes.
These were brushed with plant-based butter to finish them off, and they tasted just like an Italian sausage stromboli.
I like the sauce, and I also like the meat because everything together is really good.
All right, that's it for the plant-based treat. You need to include fruits, vegetables, and whole grains at every meal.
Thank you so much, JT Coin Rings, for the super chat. We appreciate you. You know,
JT.
Yes, he shows you all how he's creating rings from coins. So head on over there. That's like a man's channel, but also a lady's channel.
It's a man's channel.
Because, it's like the industrial side that men are doing, showing the tools and whatnot, but it's the feminine side because then we can order rings or, tell somebody, get us a ring. Like Emily Thompson, who says, I've tried this plant-based treat and oh my stars, yummy. Yes, this is a good one. So, okay, I am Betty J. Gathers likes it. She says acorn squash, yep. And JT Coin Ring says that looks great. Even Andale says it looks delicious. And Mary Ma as well, yummy. Thank you. Measurements police out in force today. Y'all know I don't measure very well. Yes, the kids ate them up because they were handheld and they were delicious. I mean, really, they're just delicious. Betty J, when you gonna drop that Real Love remix? How do we get out of here, Corey, and say goodnight?
Well, that does it for this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife,
They're Live. Join us tomorrow as we're talking about scam protection for parents that have children that they're encouraging to be entrepreneurs. We're going to be talking about some social media safety guidelines that Jara from Fit Goddess Tribe is going to provide. She's going to be talking about how she actually is helping her son become an entrepreneur all along the way. So don't forget to join us tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But to say goodbye, we're going to say goodbye to we're going to say exactly what I said when the Cootie tried to get me to wear a pair of bedazzled thongs. I said, deuces!
Deuces!